reading for the 31st of October, the week of the 31st of October 2016, and it incorporates both your love as well as your general forecast. This is actually a pretty cool reading, and it ends really, really well. Now, the first set of cards that come up are the themes for this week. So these are the overarching energies that are surrounding everybody this week. Now, that first card, the Hades card or Death card, nope, it doesn't literally mean that. It does not mean that in tarot or oracle decks ever. It's not the kind of thing one wants to forecast, or I don't think is even allowed to forecast. What it means is change. And it's usually this type of illustration that comes with change, because as human beings, you know what it's like. We're not comfortable with change. Even if we plan a change, there's always that little bit of knot in the gut, that apprehension, because things are going to change. Now this week it says, you get to leave something behind that's no longer needed. And the entire feeling that came through with this first card was, this is not an unexpected change. And it might not even be something that you even all that worried about. I don't think you're going to be. It's as if you think you'll have that last tug at holding on to it because you don't like change. And then you think, oh, what the hell? And you just let it go, because you know it's actually time to let it go. Because that next card, Be Lighthearted, has that entire feeling about it. You let go with a light heart because you know that the future is going to be better without it, or that it's time that it left, or there's something that is in the future that you know will come if you let go of whatever it is. And you thought you would struggle harder to hang on to whatever it is, but you realize you're actually quite ready to let it go. And you do this because your intuition is kicked in, and you get a glimpse, even if it's just a brief glimpse, or even if it's just a feeling, not even a glimpse, but just a feeling, and you recognize that feeling as being something in the future to look forward to. Look how beautiful that intuition card is, and you can see she's looking to the future, and the brightness, the bright light around her. So you're getting perhaps not even a picture or a thought, but a feeling in your heart of what is waiting for you in the future. And you know, once you let go of whatever this is, that this will come towards you from the future, and it'll come towards you quicker, but you need to let go first. So you do so willingly, because whatever that is that's waiting out there for you, that your intuition has alerted you to, beckons you, and you let go. Now, where your love and relationships are concerned this week, the first card that comes up is that somebody whom you were loyal to, a relationship or a partnership that you were loyal to, and it's a relationship or partnership that's not the first time the two of you have gone through this round. It's from another lifetime, so you had unfinished business together. But now you're feeling tired and despondent, perhaps disappointed. But the hope card shows up. And this says, do not lose hope. No matter what has happened, or how you feel now, or how despondent and disappointed you feel now, there is a glimmer of hope calling you, and you need to focus on that hope. And this also applies if you have been trying to find a new relationship and you haven't found one, or you keep going through a string of new partners and they're disappointing you. They're not living up to your expectations of loyalty, of a relationship, of a partnership, of commitment. But this last card, that hope card in these three, says, cling to that hope. You see that light little flare in the top right-hand corner of that card? That's what you keep your eye on, because it is there and it is in the future. You just had unfinished business to deal with up to this point. So all those relationships up to this point that have been disappointing you, or the relationship that you're in or partnership that has now disappointed you, it's past life stuff that you were dealing with. But in the future, there is that little flare of hope. And this relationship or partnership that has disappointed you up to this point, or if you haven't found the right one yet, you were thinking they were going to be the cornerstones of your life. They were going to be that foundation upon which you could build your life. But what has happened is the two of you do not have, this card says, enough chemistry, but this is about You're perhaps not speaking the same language, not literally, but figuratively speaking. You don't have the same ideals. You're not growing at the same rate, or the person that you end up starting a relationship with turns out to be someone who doesn't even see life the same way you do, and doesn't have the same aspirations or the same long-term goals that you do. And then it says that perhaps what has happened is that the two of you have grown at different rates, especially those of you in long-term relationships. You've grown differently, and you started out maybe having the same idea, but you've grown in two different directions. You've grown at different speeds. And that Lady of the Forest card says, have a look at that concept. Not that the relationship is failing, or relationships have failed, or they've disappointed you, or they're not living up to your expectations. But the two of you are growing at different rates, maybe growing in different directions. And for those of you looking for new relationships, this is the issue too. It's just that you have different stories that you are living out at the moment. And it says here that you need to sort of come to terms with that. You need to still your mind a bit and your heart a bit, and realize it's not success and it's not failure that is at work here. It is just life stories that are growing differently. And then you are shown that you are loved, or that someone admires you, and you are wary because of what has occurred. So if this is a new admirer, you're now reluctant and you hold back. And if it's that same partner that you've been with for a while, the same applies. So you're wary because of what you have gone through. So you don't feel like another partner now. You've been through too many and it hasn't worked. Or you don't feel like responding to your current partner's bunch of flowers or chocolates or kindness that he's showing you. But you are asked to give this relationship a chance. That's what that card says. And as change occurs, things are not always comfortable, but holding back and withholding won't facilitate the change or manifestation of a new, better relationship. So that's what's happening here. Keep that in mind. The last card in this section says, spread your wings and grow. Allow growth and change to take place. Take a step forward and see where that step leads you. So there's promise here, there's hope here, there's a new relationship that's starting with your current partner or with a new partner, but there's hope here. It's your relationship phase of your life is growing and evolving. Give it a chance, the cards are saying, even if this is with a new partner. Start out with a clean slate, clean feelings, expectation, yes, but don't set expectations. Just look at it as a new adventure with someone new and keep the hope in mind. Now, your general reading, the first card that comes up says you have the potential to be lion-hearted this week. You can, figuratively speaking, get mud and blood on your face. As you face that challenge, then you get up again. And the little blurb in this card says, you shake the porcupine quills from your mane and pad into the sunset. Lions like eating porcupines. As you know, porcupines have long, very scary quills, and they get very hurt by those quills, and pulling them out is incredibly painful. So what this card is saying is that you're prepared to do that battle in that challenge, and you will get up again, shake it off, and pad into the sunset, because you are lion-hearted this week. And the next card says, in a new relationship, passion offers the challenge of ecstasy and pain. Now, this is not in this section of the reading, relationship as in a romantic relationship or even a friendship. This is talking about your relationship with something you do, a career path, a spiritual path, a way of life that you have chosen, and it's something your heart really wanted to do, but it's giving you some hard times, as well as being that thing that you've always wanted to do. That next card, the time to go card, says, maybe it's time to let go of an idea, possibly even a dream that you need to let go of. It's no longer part of your future, and a new dream and a better idea awaits you. Then the next set of cards say that you've been through a lot, You faced many challenges. Some of them were exhausting. Others of you have endured great sadness. But this has left you with a huge amount of wisdom and strength. And you will now use that to work further in your life, to work your life to a new level, and to be of comfort to the people around you and great strength to the people around you. And the next card says you have the power to transcend failure and move into a limitless future. So you now have immense strength. You have gained immense strength through what you have been through lately, and you can use that strength basically to shape your destiny, to create a powerful future for yourself. That third card says now slow down, meditate, trust, breathe, stop and smell the roses, enjoy sunshine and fresh air when you can, and then watch the miracles appear. Now, what is always very interesting with life here on planet Earth is when it swings very much one way, when we've been through 5, 6, 7 years of getting school of hard knocks, it's going to swing just as hard back the other way, and we're about to enter that phase. So, as down, as hard as life was on you, it's about to uplift you to that level as well. So, but you need to take the time to slow down. You need to take the time to breathe. You need to sit and let the universe now bring those good things in for you. Just the way it brought in those challenges for you to grow, it's going to bring the good things to you too. The final set of cards, the first one that comes up says, right, and this week, when the drama starts, you're going to politely get up, politely excuse yourself, and politely close the door as you leave the room. And you'll come back later when the drama is over. You no longer want to be involved in the drama. The following card says, as events take on their own momentum, you take a true leap forward. This is once again talking about the universe bringing you the good stuff. And when it does, life makes this leap forward. You sit quietly, you breathe, you center, you stay out of the drama. Life brings you a really good thing, and it makes a huge leap forward. Because that final card speaks once again about being in the right place at the right time, and the future smiles on you. So, luck and preparation meet to create a miracle. You can expect the unexpected as something way better than you could have planned manifests in your life. Brilliant week, huge week, very, very big week. Definitely big stuff happening and shifting this week, but it ends on the highest note possible. If you would like a personal reading, we can take a look at exactly how your life is going to be leaping forward and what that good luck thing could possibly be. You can contact me at theoracletimes@gmail.com, or you can book a reading via the website. Both URLs are showing up now, or web addresses in the owl picture. You can also take advantage of that offer at the beginning of the video. Have a look where you choose your own cards from your own tarot deck. I read them for a very small fee. It's really, really a brilliant way of doing a reading. And I do hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you for watching and listening.